Hello. Today I want to talk about the 2021 Rockpile. So the 2021 Rockpile is 73% Zin, 23 Petit Syrah, 4% Alicante Bouschet. We co-ferment the Zinfandel and Petit Syrah so that they marry very early on. This is from the Botticelli vineyard up on top of Rockpile. The Rockpile appellation wasn't actually established until 2002, even though the Moritzen family homesteaded on top of Rockpile, raised sheep up there from the late 1800s until currently. The Moritzen family still farms a lot of Rockpile. So the Botticelli vineyard, it's a 60-acre mountainside vineyard with 10 acres planted to Zinfandel and Petit Syrah. The cuttings came from the St. Peter's Church vineyard down in Cloverdale. The St. Peter's Church vineyard is just what it sounds like. It is a vineyard situated right behind St. Peter's Catholic Church. It's a beautiful old vine vineyard growing classic Zinfandel and Petit Syrah, which is why it was isolated as the perfect place to take cuttings to plant this vineyard. Rockpile is a unique appellation. It's about 2,600 feet in elevation above Lake Sonoma. And it sits right at about the inversion layer. So you get really warm days, but then it cools off enough at night that you get these really intense fruit flavors. Legend has it that back in the 1800s, the Sonoma County Sheriff would bring the prisoners from the Sonoma County Jail to stack rocks in piles on Rockpile. So that's where it actually gets its name from. There is a gorgeous, specific aromatic complexity to Rockpile wines, and that can be any producer of Rockpile wines. There's a similarity in style, and it really just is a sense of place. Rockpile smells like minerality, as one might anticipate from all of the rock influence. Lots of geological influence up there. Big, bold, black fruit, blue fruit. Really pretty savory tea notes. This is a wine that will pair well with like roasted gamey meat. Like I want rack of lamb with this. That would be fantastic. Any type of smoked meat. My father, Kent Rosenblum, and Jack Florence Sr. were two of the people instrumental in petitioning to make Rockpile an appellation. It officially became an appellation in 2002, which is, long after grapes have been established and have been growing there. But establishing this as an appellation was important. When an appellation is established, it's because it is distinguishable in the glass to be different than its surrounding areas. And Rockpile, I think, is case in point, different than everything else that's grown around it. Just a really beautiful big wine. These vines were planted in 1997, so they're relatively younger vines, about 26 years old. And I look forward to seeing, as these vines age and mature, what happens with this wine, because it's phenomenal now, but as the vines continue to mature and the roots get deeper, we're gonna continue to see more of that minerality evolve in the profile. I love this wine. I hope you do too. Cheers.